Look around you. Life, as amazing as it is full of twists, turns, and sometimes outright tumbles. We all face challenges, big and small. But what if I told you that the secret to not just surviving, but thriving through every single one of them isn't about avoiding the fall, but mastering the art of the comeback? Today, we're diving deep into resilience, that incredible superpower that allows us to adapt, recover, and even grow stronger from adversity. We're going to explore how building resilience supports every aspect of your holistic well-being, your mental, emotional, financial, physical, and social health. And here's the kicker. It all comes down to two transformative ideas: the power of the pivot and the profound benefit of embracing failure. First, let's talk about the pivot. Think of it like a basketball player on the court. Foot planted, spinning to face a new direction, opening up new opportunities to score. Or a dancer, gracefully shifting their weight and direction mid-routine. A pivot isn't a retreat. It's a conscious, agile decision to change course when your current path isn't working, isn't serving you, or simply isn't an option anymore. And then there's embracing failure. For so long, we've been taught to fear it, to avoid it at all costs. But here's the truth. Failure isn't an endpoint. It's a rich source of data, feedback, and priceless lessons. Every single attempt, successful or not, teaches you something vital. When you stop fearing failure, you unlock an incredible freedom. The freedom to try, to experiment, to innovate, and ultimately to succeed in ways you never thought possible. As Winston Churchill famously said, success is stumbling from failure to failure with no loss of enthusiasm. And that enthusiasm comes from knowing that every failure is just another stepping stone, but you don't learn this until you fail. A lot. Resilience is your mental shield against stress, anxiety, and burnout. It's the ability to recover from a tough day, a disappointing outcome, or a creative block without letting it derail your entire outlook. Imagine you're trying to meet a tight deadline at work, and despite your best efforts, you miss it. The old you might spiral into self-criticism, fueling anxiety. But the resilient you embrace that failure as data. You analyze why it happened, maybe poor time estimation or taking on too much. Then you pivot by implementing a new, more realistic project management system for next time. You learn, you adjust, you move forward. Here's a practical step for your mental resilience. Before bed each night, write down 3 good things that happened that day and briefly explain why they happened. This simple practice trains your brain to actively seek out and focus on positive experiences, building a stronger mental foundation over time. Emotionally resilient people can recognize, process, and regulate difficult emotions after a challenge. This prevents a temporary upset like a conflict with a loved one from becoming a long-term emotional crisis. Let's say you have a significant argument with a close friend. Instead of letting resentment fester or withdrawing completely, the resilient person embraces the failure of that interaction. They own their part, reflect on their emotions, and then pivot by initiating a constructive, empathetic conversation to repair the relationship and learn better communication strategies. They adapt rather than shut down. To build your emotional resilience, try the 1-minute pause. When you feel a strong negative emotion bubbling up, like anger, frustration, or sadness, stop for 60 seconds. Name the emotion. Take 3 deep, conscious breaths. This creates a critical space between the stimulus and your reaction, allowing you to choose your response rather than react impulsively. Financial resilience isn't about never having money problems. It's about your ability to recover from them. Whether it's an unexpected bill, a job loss, or a poor investment, resilience helps you avoid panic and stay focused on your long-term goals. Imagine a scenario where you suddenly lose a major client, or your investment portfolio takes an unexpected dip. A less resilient person might panic, making rash decisions. But you embrace that failure, the loss, as a sign your income stream might have been too concentrated. You pivot by immediately exploring new client leads, diversifying your investments, or reviewing your emergency fund strategy. You don't get stuck, you strategize. To fortify your financial well-being, establish a what-if fund or emergency fund. This is a dedicated savings buffer designed to cover 3 to 6 months of your essential living expenses. Doing so takes time, commitment, and sacrifice in some areas, but knowing you have this safety net in place dramatically lowers financial stress and builds incredible resilience against any unexpected financial shock. Physical resilience is your body's ability to bounce back, not just from injury, but from the inevitable deviations in healthy habits. It's about getting back on track after a missed workout or an unhealthy meal without letting it derail your entire fitness journey. Let's say you miss a full week of your regular exercise routine due to travel or illness. The common non-resilient response is to give up entirely. Well, I messed up, might as well quit. But the resilient person embraces that failure. The missed week is a temporary hiccup. They pivot by immediately focusing on their next healthy meal and their next available workout. They don't dwell, they just restart. Here's a simple trick for physical resilience: the 10-minute rule. When you feel too tired or unmotivated to exercise, commit to doing it for only 10 minutes. More often than not, once you start, you'll feel better and continue. But even if you only do 10 minutes, that's still a victory over doing nothing at all. Consistency, not perfection, is key. Finally, social resilience helps you navigate interpersonal conflict, deal with rejection, and overcome past hurts to build strong, supportive relationships. It's about maintaining hope and effort in your connections, even when they get tough. Have you ever been rejected from a social group or had a really disappointing first date? It stings. A less resilient person might withdraw, fearing further rejection. But you embrace that failure as data. Perhaps it just wasn't the right fit. You then pivot by seeking out different groups, new activities, or connecting with other individuals who align better with your interests, rather than giving up on social efforts completely. To boost your social resilience, try the give to get rule. Focus on genuinely being a source of support, kindness, and having interest in others without expecting anything in return. Offer help, listen actively, and celebrate others' successes. This giving mindset strengthens your social muscles and deepens your existing connections, making your network more robust and resilient. Though others will be likely to return your kindness, the reward isn't in what you get back from others, but in what you receive from helping others. But remember, it is important to set boundaries and to not be afraid to ask for what you need when you need it. So there you have it, the incredible power of resilience across every pillar of your well-being. Resilience isn't about being perfect, it's about being adaptable. It's not about avoiding challenges, it's about choosing how you respond to them. It's a muscle that gets stronger with every pivot, every lesson learned from embracing failure. Now here's your challenge. Choose just one of the practical steps in this video, whether it's the 3 good things, the 1-minute pause, building your what-if fund, the 10-minute rule, or the give to get rule. Commit to practicing it for the next week. You might be surprised at how quickly you start to feel more robust, more confident, and more capable of handling whatever life throws your way. You are building the foundation for an unbreakable you. At Centurion at Work, we are dedicated to building a better path to total wellness. We're excited to announce that the deployable app is currently being built. Thanks to everyone who's provided feedback. If you haven't yet, the prototype is still live, so there is still time. Don't miss your chance to receive 3 months of complimentary access to the app upon its full release by providing your feedback at thecenturionatwork.com. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe for more content on holistic well-being. See you again soon. Be well.